Hello YouTube, this is Bronco doing a Reach Track Reviews. This is called the Pro Forge Racing Special. So the first map we have here is called Angelic, and it's a Christmas theme. It was made by CoookkieMonster and V Ionized.
Checkpoint.
So first I'm going to talk about how I encountered Pro Forge Racing. So I've seen their channel before, and I didn't really think about reviewing their stuff. In case you didn't notice, this is a present that we're going through. But the other day my sister posted something on Duquesne23H channel telling people to go to my channel. So RLD Red Hot Tamale from Pro Forge Racing went to my sister's channel and saw her that she was promoting my channel. So he sent me a message saying that that he liked my videos, and that if I reviewed a track by him, CoookkieMonster and V Ionized, that he would post one of my videos on his channel so I can get more uploads views. So this is what I'm doing. So I hope you guys at Pro Forge Racing enjoy this, because I definitely like your tracks, especially RLD Red Hot RLD Hot Tamales Cavernous Deep. That's my favorite one out of the 4 that I'm reviewing this video. So this track's just about over. Just kind of winding your way back to the start-finish line. So our next video is Cavernous Deep, made by RLD hotTamale, and this is my favorite one that Pro Forge Racing makes, because you know, it's pretty unique. I've never really seen a track that's pretty much focused in this cave area, and when you first look at it, it doesn't look that big. It looks kind of small, maybe a couple lap race, but it is actually pretty big, as you will see later. I wasn't really expecting to be that big, and it took me a couple tries to get through this race without dying. But so here we're going around this little turn thing, and we're looping back around into the cave, and we don't really get to the part outside until we do after we finish this little loop around the inside, and then we have to go back in one more time, and then we'll get to go see the outside. And this track at first I didn't think it was that difficult, going through this inside part, but when you get to the outside, it does require some skill. Because on the turns they're steep, and you have to go full speed or else you will fall off. There's no kind of going around it halfway, or else you will slide off the side. That is how steep the turns are. And you know, the outside area, it's pretty big too. It's about this size. It's about, the length is about as much as inside, but you know, this isn't one of the hard turns, but here I almost fell off. I kind of grinded on the side, not staying off. But so this outside area kind of loops back into the inside area, and you come back out. And this is up here is the turn that I'm talking about. You have to go full speed because it's very steep, and if you don't go full speed, you can probably tell how you just slide right off. But this track is very smooth. I like it. A lot of work put into it. I like it how it loops around this area, and it's pretty long, which I like. I like tracks that have some good length to them. So if you like those kind of tracks, this is definitely one I'd recommend. So here we're just gonna come back into the cave, and then we come back out again and kind of go through one more little turn sequence, and it'll bring us back to the start. So if you did decide that you were crazy enough to do 2 laps, then you can.
Checkpoint reached.
But the jumps, there weren't that many in this race, but the ones there were, they were good.
Round over.
So that's the end of this race. This next one is called Kaleidoscopic, and it was made by RLD hotTamale, and it is a interpretation from the movie Tron Legacy that came out a couple months ago. And this track's all inside the Coliseum, so it's pretty short, so I recommend doing 2 to 3 laps. And because at the end of this, I think it's 45 seconds, a special effect will spawn in, and we'll see it at the end of this race, at the end of the lap, but it looks pretty cool. And if you go around a second lap, all the objects inside of this race will light up neon blue and red, and it looks really cool. So I definitely recommend you give this map a try and race 2 to 3 laps after the effects spawn in. So here we're just kind of getting back to the start, and the effects about to spawn in. Yep, right now.
Lap complete.
And that's the end of this lap. I didn't really get to go far with the special effect, but for length purposes, but if you're gonna race it, you should probably do it. This map is called Manchester SX. It is a remake of the motocross vs ATV Manchester Supercross track made by V Ionized. So you know, this track is an interpretation of motocross video game. It came out a while ago. I like this track a lot. It's pretty realistic in the berms and jumps and overall layout of the track. One thing you have to do is you have to make sure that you're going a consistent, constant, fast speed throughout the track, so to ensure that you won't hit too many bumps going through. This was my first run through, and you know, I didn't go as fast as I should have, so I ended up hitting a lot of bumps. But this one also is recommended for more than 1 lap, maybe 2 to 3. But so this is the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys from Pro Forge Racing like it. So the game variant is 1 lap mongoose. Map variant is read the description. The creator is CookieMonster